Good-hearted people, they behave in a way that is so not demeaning to humanity. The good-hearted people always want to make this world or earth the better place to live in. They do not involve themselves to be dragged into the mud. They do not involve themselves into cynical talks, into gossips or bad-mouthing people. They always not like to talk just because people are talking. But most of the times, they talk after taking the consequences of what they will utter into the public. That's why my previous video was talking about one person, Ayamara, with a beautiful heart. So in this video, I'm going to unearth you the reason why I feel Ayamara is a special kind. When I mean is a special kind, there are very few people with beautiful heart. So in a way, he is so special to people, to the world. His kind of good action or positive action is being globalized. And I want to pinpoint various reasons and various events that is happening now, others have happened, that will depict Ayamara as a special kind in his own nature and activity going forward. You know, for the reasonable doubt, I want to tell you that people will overlook the speciality. People will talk, people will despise because of the hate. The fact that he's attracting hate and love in equal proportion in exchange of the good deed that he's doing simply say so. The mysterious Ayamara or the enigmatic Ayamara, that is the nature. You like it or you don't like it, it's my opinion. And a fact, I'm talking about the vivid things that has been on the headlines. The vivid things that you people, you even aided, that you people, you have even seen it being done within your hands. Are you there? So today, I'm going to dive deeply into the speciality, how Ayamara is kind and special in a way. So let's meet into the next bulletin after the break. Stay up to the end. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chit-chat. My name is Zack, and this is my YouTube channel. So today, I told you back then that we are going to discuss, or I'm going to enumerate several examples how I think Marwa, a good-hearted person, is special in a way, is one special kind in a way. So the world needs him, the Nyamuhanse people needs him, and everybody needs him. Therefore, he is the talk of the town. Are you there? I want to connect this in relation to Marwa's family. I want to connect everything I'm exuding herein with the activity that he's been doing, plus the family or the filial contribution towards the whole setup. Okay? In that family, we have the Congrats mom, we have Ayamara, we have David Jr., and we have Dimwang. So, if you want to get to know more, watch this up to the end. But if you are coming here in this YouTube channel for the first time, I want to tell you, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment, give it a like, and always share. And remember to smash that bell notification button, so whenever I upload this video, the YouTube will be notifying you. And if you are a returning subscriber and a viewer, kindly feel so much blessed, kindly feel so much embraced. I thank you. You are the main reason why I'm here. You're the main reason why I'm pushing so hard to give you a content to demystify some kind of falsehood, to demystify some kinds of hullabaloo that are being exuded by people who doesn't like humanity. That being said, stay tuned, stay awoke, and watch this video up to the end. So, number one thing, that's why I feel the good-hearted Marwa, especially Nakai, the Marwa and the family, and the Mwango and David Jr., they are so selfless people. Selfless here, I mean, they care about the world around them, and they want this world to be a good place for people to dwell in. They cherish humanity. These are the people that they will never pass people struggling. Are you there? I believe, let's give a thumbs up to them, to the family, to the dad, to the mom. It is the family value that was bestowed upon the parent, that these people, the Dimwango, the David Jr., the Marwa, and all the likes, were brought up together that way. The chastity. Are you there? We always say the charity begins at home. You will always do things in alignment. If there was not alignment right from the upbringing, therefore no one will align. You will align your personal value with the family value. So without a doubt, the family value of Ayamara's family aligned them into that trajectory. And what is the trajectory that I'm speaking about? The trajectory I'm speaking about is the humanity. This is not just a pure rhetorics. I cannot be sitting here to just give you just a mere gimmick, but it's factual. You've seen it. For example, what if Marwa didn't care or he cared less about the letter? Do you remember the letter that Anne wrote to him? It was a letter that was brought. But when the good-hearted Marwa brought that letter forth, aired everything to the public, he provided the leadership. And I remember the whole family embraced the project. You could see Ayamara there, you could see the Mwango there, you could see David Juna there, you could see the congrats mom who gave the support. We are not also forgetting the role that Ayamara's mom played. That's what the congrats mom. He went to the school, paid school fees. He was caring all around. That's why the community of Nyabo Hanze, they are free to go to that home. They are free with these people. So whoever is spewing all this kind of hate, you are a persona non grata. You can see vis-a-vis what Max is doing. Who is Max? Okay, people are calling the government agent. I don't believe so. People are calling, oh, these people are working, oh, he's working or not working. My friend, that's bullshit. Now see, compare what the Ayamara family is, what David Jr. does, what Mudi Mwango does to people with what the person who is called Max masquerading to working with the government of Kenya. And he is not doing. It's being sponsored with money, with the blood money. He goes to the community, he fetches the less unfortunate, the drunkards. Then he misuses this drunkard, buying them alcohol, which means the Max is not aligning the policy of the government of drug and substance abuse reduction. Instead, is the one enhancing it, is promoting drug and substance of abuse. You take people, instead of telling them not to indulge into activity that will deteriorate their life going forward, you go up buying them alcohol. You group them into a group looking miserable, talking to them, and you make them spew lies. That is so bullshit, and that's so stupid of you. I want to tell you that is so stupid and inhuman of you. Furthermore, these are the people at the level of your dad. They're very big people. Which means that alone questions your upbringing. How are you brought? We know people of Nyabohanzi. Maybe you don't come from that vicinity. But if that is your character, I support and I call and I will rally for your prosecution. You are supposed to do that. In a nutshell, what you are simply doing, you are dancing or jumping on the grave of the poor. You are dancing on the grave of Poloi Poloi. You are dancing on the grave of the less unfortunate. You are dancing on the grave of the downtrodden. Who unto you who are taking advantage of the poor people? Who unto you, Marx, who is taking the advantage of any less unfortunate person and takes their emotion to blackmail the family who has been good for people? That's a clear depiction of day and night. Herein, Marx represents night and the day represents Ayamara family, the David Jr., the Dimwangos. Excellent job. You can see. You like it or you don't like it, that is the fact and that is the truth going forward. Number two, the Ayamara family, inclusive of everybody there, that is the Mwango, that is David Jr., Ayamara himself, congrats mom. These people have an optimistic mindset. They see good in people. They will always stay calm. They are welcoming people. They never see bad unless you first provoke. They will always put a boundary if you start provoking them negatively. That's when they never welcome you. The optimistic mind is like they always encourage people to stay on course. Most of the time, they start by telling you good days, good life. They offer themselves as an example and they will tell you it is always possible for you to make it. It will take long, not immediately. If you trust the process, the family is an example of a progressive family. And it's a family with a prospect going forward. The journey of where they are now started long back where they used to stay. They were just like, they were just an average family. But hard work, optimistic mindset, doing whatever they love, whatever they like, synergizing all the resources what they have together, then they uplifted their family up to where they are now. And this is what they are telling the people. It's like they found gold elsewhere that was so good for them. They bring back the hunt or the gold at home. They share, and after sharing, they did not keep quiet. They decided to call the community. Come, here is the harvest. We can as well get the pound of flesh from this harvest. They are telling you how they mined, where they mined, plus the source going forward. And you guys, you are coming and showing disrespect. That family standing there in Nyabohanzi, it's a model of its kind. It shows you the progress. If you trust the process, you'll get there. But the problem is, when you see the likes of might and the likes of people within the society that do not want this family, they basically doing shortcut. They want shortcut. Align your aspiration with your belief. Align with your institutional and family value. Whatever, you can acquire the values wherever you want. But the one important value that will come and help you in life, it is the family value as an institution. Any other values around you acquire, whether you are in school, at workplace, that's a value that is forced. But when you are out there, how do you behave? When the dark dawns, how do you behave? That is a value, the family value that was inculcated in you. that shaped your life, that was reinforced and formed part of your behavior going forward. That's what you'll align everything in it. So if your upbringing was so bad, you behave like Max. You cannot go elsewhere and start buying people alcohol because you want to achieve what Ayamara achieved, or what David Jr. achieved, or what the Mango achieved, and the Congress mom achieved within 1 month or within a twinkle of an eye. It is purely hard work. It doesn't come with hate and demonization. It doesn't come with hurling insult. And I will always call you out because of that mere fact. You can hate the Ayamara. I don't care. What is really paining me is you taking your money. Instead of putting that money from wherever the source, the money you've been given, I can consider it a blood money. You go buy people alcohol. That's so stupid. We want a clean, healthy people of Nyabo hands, but you are bringing disastrous. You want to make people of Nyabo hands unhealthy people. Then you say the alcohol was poisoned. Who bought it in the first place? Why? Ayamara is trying to clean. That's why David Jr. said, if you want to work in his side, don't be drunk. That is the health and safety policy. He doesn't want to associate you with you when you are drinking. If you have to work in his side, the same thing Mara was doing in his villa. If you are drinking, no. If you want money, no. Number 3, Ayamara himself and the family going forward. They are always conscious about, and that alone helps him feel good about himself and make the entire family feel good about themselves. And despite their mistake, sometimes they have flaws, but that one doesn't matter. No one is prone to mistake. People do make mistake here and there, but when mistake is done, we have to reflect on it, and we learn from it going forward. That's when mistake that these people have been doing, allowing several people coming into their home, then these people get out, starting degrading them, starting demeaning them, and talking bad and all stupid things about them, which are lies. They learned from it and they started burying people. If that one makes you feel bad, they learned from that mistake they've been doing all over. Are you there? But when these things are done, we should not always be ready of punching holes on why he's burying people. It's their home. He has got right to do it. You don't have a right to go there. They're just offering you a privilege. These are privileges that you're being accorded. Are you there? So you should not be feeling mad that, oh, I was told not to come, I was told not to. No. Let your aspiration align with the aspiration, and you have a positive vibe in your exudation going forward. Therefore, you get an invite. Are you there? Don't push them hard. The people have mistake. So that conscious mind, they are aware of what is going on. They are aware of attack, left and right of the people. Sometimes even their safety, sometimes they wonder. They are aware. And that's why some people love them, some people hate them. You could not be loved by everybody. Some hate mongers also might be around. Others also pretend to be loving and they are not. Are you there? So this is a family that in Nyabohanzi, if people are not careful, you lose a lot. You just have gold and precious people in your midst and you are not making use of it. Are you there? That's why I'm saying Ayamara and the family have brought economical uptick an income generating activity in Nyabohanse. So people in Nyabohanse, instead of going there and seek work positively, you're going there to belittle, you're going there to shift and shift people from that working location and go and buy them alcohol. YouTube is an economic idea, income generating activity. Has helped people in Nyabohanse, even far from. People come as far from Kampala, other from Europe to seek all that. Are you there? People wherever. Number one, David Jr. has done it, Ayamara has been doing it, Mwanga has been doing it, we see it, Congress Farm is doing it. Now that Nyabohanse people has got a name and a limelight in the Republic. Let's say in the entire East and Central Africa and in Europe, people knows about it. Other people want to go there and buy land, including me. One day, God, inshallah, God will help me. I will troop there. Secondly, when Marwa started building houses, where did he get people? He got people around. That's where he got Mayugno. He got people around, just within. That's within. It's like he recycles that money within. He needs money to cycle within Nyabohanse. In a nutshell, he is improving the economic status of these guys. So people who are talking, they're involved of child labor. My friend, let me tell you, this is Africa. This is Africa. We have the traditional aspect of Africa, though the law doesn't allow it. But the law doesn't allow it, but it contradicts the law in itself. Our Kenyan constitution embraces our culture of practice. The culture and customary law is entrenched in our constitution going forward. When things are entrenched in our constitution going forward, that's where we get things done. Are you there? So you cannot say in certain times, no. We used to do it in the customary law because when I was growing up, I can remember from class 2, I started doing the family course. That's where we get our values. You are being taught on how, when you grow up, you'll take good care of things. When I reached class 4, I had known how to cook, to wash my clothes myself. I used to wash them. And sometimes if you don't wash them, you could be whipped and killed. That is not child labor. Are we there? We do it. We do it. So what Ayamara was telling you is like, in Africa, this is how it is. It was not in any way promoting child labor. That is the reality. There is what we call reality, and there's what we call promoting. That was the reality. So you wanted him to do what? To chase these people away? No. In Africa, you don't teach people. You don't give people food. Teach them how to fish and get food. That's what Ayamara was doing. Now, compare vis-a-vis what Max is doing. Is fishing them from the economic activity, from where they are getting their money, is going to buy them alcohol, then leave them hopeless. The alcohol abuse does not defer your problem, does not solve the challenges. It makes you deep and you sink into it, that one day and one time you'll have to regret. It is a promoter of what is already in you. So if you are lazy, you'll become lazy 10 times. You'll become lazy full blown. So you see the depiction and distinction between these two, the family and the people who are rival Marwa. From the source you get money, whether you are being sent money by Modesta, or whoever hates Marwa and the family to do those fishy things, remember, you are feeding on blood money. A money that is not channeled to a correct use, that alone you are dancing on the grave of the downtrodden. You are feeding on the blood money, and this money will haunt you going forward. I'm telling you. You might be feeling happy going forward now, but in some few years to go, your life won't be well. Just because of your action, what you're doing to the people, what you're doing to the downtrodden, it won't be good with you. I want to promise you that. It is against all odds and principality of life. God doesn't want that. The last one, Ayamara himself and the family going forward at large, inclusive the Virginia, the Mwango, congrats mom. Huh? They are good at listening and understanding the feelings of others. That's why the people within Nyabohanze, they are very free to channel their problem to them. You know, if you have a problem and you're caring, it will take a child who believes in you to tell you and open up what has been happening with them in life. So if you're not free with people and you're not a good listener and you're not caring, showing the listening skill and understanding their problem, no one will share their problem with you. It starts with writing a letter. It starts with other community, people with the community coming, trooping, and want to seek them. It starts with Ayamara building his villa. People coming, say, okay, I want to work over here because I'm seeking school fee. Nandwa, Ayamara listens and understands the plight. Then he said, do you know what? I'll give you a letter duty so that you get this money and you pay for 1, 2, 3, 4. And even pays you more as compared with the work that you're doing. He understands. The whole family understands the plight of the Nyabohanze family and the feelings. They will understand. That's why most of the people come to them, troop to their site where they are building houses. And they work. They are marshalling all the projects to Nyabohanze. Are we there? So these people talking all manner of sorts of negative, blackmail, speaking hubris. I want to say all such kind of things are just hogwash. These are the hogwash things. You are free to talk. You have the freedom of speech. But most of it, you have also to be so careful with what you exhibit going forward. If one point you want to be able to defend it in the court of law, that one, it is within the statute of the international law. The libel, if under the libel, you could be sued. That's a civil suit. So if you're ready, it's good to banter. Banter is part of life, but there is what we call the fair banter. You don't have to hit below the belt. You don't have to lie for you to get subscribers, for you to get the good watch hours. Trust the process. Trust the process. I want to believe the kind of content I'm doing is no more or less of reaction, but it's more of pinpointing and depicting the real and vivid example where Ayamara and the family has been so kind to people. That makes them so special in a kind. I'm here to demystify the facts, to demystify the false, and depict the fact, how it is. It's something that you can even see. It's something that you can even see. And my final thought comes in as an advice to Ayamara family. Ayamara, the Mwango, the Virginia, and Congrats mom inclusively, and the people of Nyabohanze. Ayamara. It doesn't matter what happens to you. What matters, it is what you do with what happens to you. And I like it so far. You've taken the mantle. Sometimes you decide to keep quiet, which is so positive loudly. That's loudly speaking. And sometimes you've taken it low. And sometimes when it's come to the brim, you need to vomit it. Sometimes don't stay long before you speak. I know you like speaking positive things and vibes. Come out, speak when it's time. No one is forcing you to speak. A positive thinker doesn't refuse to recognize the negative. The negative part of life is there. But he or she refuses to dwell on the negative aspect of going forward, which you've been doing. A positive thought habitually looks for the best results out of the worst condition. That's what is describing you and your family in a nutshell. Always in a negative situation, in a negative backlash and blackmail, you've remained steadfast as a family. You've remained all focused and do positive things which are so constructive. Right there. This is a war. We stand to battle, we stand to fight, and we stand to play a war on falsehood. We'll always stand to depict the reality. We'll always stand to speak as it is. We don't mean a word. We don't mean things which are not in the physical realm or the spiritual realm. It might be physical war, others also might be also the spiritual war. Above all, always pray wherever you are. I know I'm not forcing my religion aspect or my purview to you, but I believe you are good people going forward. Otherwise, this is Zack. If you find this content, always comment, share, like, and guys, subscribe. For those who are watching my channel, kindly subscribe. I see you watching, but you don't subscribe. You are all important to me. To my family members who have been supporting me in this channel, I give big shout out to you, and I say stay blessed. Esclasis Dio gracias. Dio in excelsis Dio.